I am very excited. Hello, everyone. I have the lovely and talented Karen here. Karen is here at Diamond. She has over 20 years of experience focusing on SEO related strategies, everything from website development, Google business strategy, email newsletter, blog, copywriting, site migrations. There's so many things that Karen specializes in. Today, she is doing a really fun exercise. Today, Karen has worked with me to select one lucky client to do an entire live Google My Business audit. So the client that we have selected today is Olia with Luminex and a SIBO. So we are going to do a comprehensive Google My Business audit, and Karen is going to kind of show you what we here at Diamond and her specifically are looking for in terms of your searchability on the internet and how to be more visible. So without further ado, Karen, go ahead and take it away.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Olia.
Hi.
Hi. I chose, you're the lucky winner today. I chose you to do an audit for a SIBO, for your SIBO Google Business profile. So I just wanted to start. First of all, I want this to be interactive. So if anybody has any questions, please interrupt me. Just yell, Karen. Speak up, because I think I want you to get the most out of this. And the best way to do that is for you to ask questions and for me to answer them. So feel free to interrupt me at any time. Awesome. I'm going to share my screen. I want to start off by just giving a quick overview. I'm sure most of you know what a Google Business Profile is. But I want to just get a quick overview of what it is and why it's important. So I'm going to try to share my screen here. All right. Can everyone see the screen that says why your Google Business Profile is your #1 priority?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I put together this little visualization just to give you a quick overview of why it's so important to maintain your Google Business Profile. So this sort of shows what's going to show up when you search for a keyword like med spa, it's Doral, right? Or Doral, Florida. So first off, the Google local map pack is right here. 44% of all clicks, of all searches, go to the local map pack. These are the ads here. 19% go here, and I actually think this is quite high. I've seen it as low as 2% of clicks go to ads. There is a place for ads, of course. You need all 4 tires of your marketing truck to be turning, so there is a place for it. However, it's very important not to forget about your Google Business Profile because it gets the most clicks for local searches. Below that, 29% go to the organic search results, which is your website. These two do work together. However, you can't optimize one and not the other. So just to take a look at that, you've got about almost 75% of your clicks in Google go to your organic results, to your Google Map Pack and your website. So again, nearly half of all searchers click on the local 3-pack results. 68% trust the map pack over paid ads, and 2.3% more clicks than ads. And also it's important because of your reviews. 92% of clients check your reviews before they book a consultation. And I've seen that because when I look at my clients' keywords, what keywords they're driving traffic to their website, the majority of the time, some of the top keywords is the client's name and reviews. So people are looking at your reviews. So they're very, very important. All right. Any questions so far?
No.
All right. So let's go to your Google Business Profile. So I already have access to this because social media, you're on social media, and we post to your profile already. I haven't not on SEO, so I haven't updated or anything, but I do have access to it. So I wanted to start by showing you your performance so far on this profile. So right here you can see, I was looking at it and I was like, well, it's not terrible, right? So this is the number of business profile interactions you get. You can also look at your calls that you get from this profile month over month, and the clicks to your website month over month. June, it's not over yet, so you haven't really seen a dip. It's just June's not complete. Have you ever looked at this before, Olia?
No.
No? So it's, yeah, a lot of people haven't. A lot of people forget about this piece of their SEO strategy. So I looked at that and I was like, well, that's not terrible. But then I took a look at what keywords are driving traffic to your Google business profile. And if you look at this, what you'll notice is the majority of the traffic is coming from your phone number or your brand. So what you're missing here is service keywords, your services that you offer and your location. So it's great that people know your brand and are showing up and clicking on your Google business profile. But these are people who probably already know you, or maybe have seen an ad and are coming here or something on your social media. But you're missing out on a ton of traffic from people who don't know who you are, who are searching for your services in your location. So let me just give you a quick example of a client that we have optimized. This is Northfield Beauty Spa. If you look at their performance, we started, I think, January, but we've grown them quite a bit. Again, ignore June, it's not over. But if you look at their keywords, you're going to see their keywords are, a lot of them, they're going to have their brand in there too, but they've got all these service keywords that they're driving traffic for. So far it looks like that's what you're missing out on. All right, so let's take a look at how to optimize your Google business profile. So the main thing about keeping a Google business profile optimized is you want it to be accurate, you want it to be complete, and you want it to be active. So you want to be constantly updating it. Google loves to see that a business owner is taking care of this profile because they want to know that it's accurate, right? So if they're in there updating it, then they know that it's accurate and that they're taking care of it. So the first thing I go into here is edit profile. Business name. This is important to match your actual business name. Now you'll sometimes see, I've seen some businesses that stuff keywords in here because it will help you rank. So if you said something like a SIBO Med Spa, that might help you rank. However, you could get reported and your profile could get suspended. So it's not something I recommend doing. In fact, I know marketing agencies who will report their competitors, their clients' competitors to Google and get their profiles suspended. So just something to make sure you do is make sure you have the right business name here. Your business category. So this is a very, very important selection. Right here, you have medical clinic as your primary business category. Are you a medical clinic or a med spa?
Well, we are actually a combination of both, like a primary care and like a medical clinic and a med spa.
Okay, so on your website, when I go to your website, you don't have any med spa, I'm sorry, any primary care treatments on here or services on here. So Google uses your website to understand what you do. So because you say that you're a medical clinic, you're not, and on your website has all med spa stuff. Neither your website nor your Google business profile is going to rank for medical clinic keywords. If you changed my suggestion would be to change your primary business category to medical spa. And if you do a search, you can see, if someone searched for med spa in your location, you can see all the ones that rank, their primary category is medical spa. So if I'm optimizing for for a med spa, I always use the primary category as medical spa. And then your additional categories, you can add secondary categories. It might be skincare clinic, laser hair removal. And then, if you want to put medical clinic in there as well, that would be good as soon as you update it on your website. Or if you have a second business location, is it all in the same location?
Yes.
Both. There it is. Okay. So you'd want to put that all there. But my suggestion is to put med spa as your primary category. When I look at your description, it's also all about med spa stuff. So again, that's why I would do medical spa as your primary category. This description looks pretty good. So I wouldn't change anything there. You have your opening date. You have your phone number. You can add a chat here. if you want to have people be able to text you, which I think is a nice feature. So that's something you should think about doing.
I have no time to chat with anybody from this channel on top of everything else.
All right, so you can leave it off. It's not going to matter for your SEO. It's just for conversion reasons. Social profiles. Definitely going to want to add both of your social profiles here. I think I saw you at Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
I can add those for you real quickly when we're done here.
Thank you.
Another very important factor is your location and service area. So I see this a lot. There's 3 types of businesses that Google allows in here. There's a storefront business, which just is an address and people come to them. There's and then there's service area businesses where you list your entire service area, but Google only wants you to list a service area if you travel outside of your storefront. And then there's hybrid. There's both people who take clients in the office and travel. The best ranking ones that dominate are storefronts. So right now you have a service area and a business location here. So right now you're technically a hybrid business. And this, for you, I'm gonna delete this if you're okay with it. You do not need this in here. You're gonna rank better without it. So let's get rid of that. So that now you're just a storefront business instead of a service or a hybrid business. So I'm gonna save that. Your business hours. You want to make sure these are all correct. Looks like Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5 p.m.
Yeah, we just added Monday, Wednesday, and Friday opening until 7.
All right, let's edit that real quick for you because this is very important to keep accurate because when people are searching for you, if you're not open, so say somebody searches at 6 p.m. on Monday, they're going to show somebody who's open over you in the search results. So this is very important to keep updated. So 7 Monday, Wednesday,
and Friday.
Okay. I'll try to do a few of these if they're quick while I'm in here. So that's extremely important to keep updated as well. Also, your clients get angry too if they're, although you're opening more hours, so that's better. So again, completeness. Anything you can fill out here, the better. Women owned, right?
Yes.
So let's add that. Let me save for some reason. Oh, there we go. So you know, there's a ton of stuff in here. Has a nursing room. We're not going to fill that out. Crowd. I always put yes here. Google likes that. Parking. Do you have a parking garage? Parking lot?
Not a garage, but we have free parking all around, like the parking spaces, like a plaza.
Plaza, free parking lot, free street parking, on-site parking. Perfect. So again, this is all about completeness. Appointment required, correct? No walk-ins?
Yes.
All right. All right, so I think we did 2 major things here. Your hours and your location. Did someone have a question? No?
Sorry, I was accidentally muted. I didn't unmuted. I didn't realize that.
That's okay. That's okay. No problem. All right, so business information looks good now. I think we should talk about whether or not to switch your business.
Yeah, let's change it. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Love it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, this is going to make a difference for you for ranking for medical spa keywords.
Perfect.
And I'm going to add, do you want to keep the medical? I would add the let's keep it in there, but it's probably not going to do much for you since your website doesn't have any medical clinic services on it. But I'm happy that we're changing your primary category to medical spa. That's going to be huge for you. All right. Next. So now we've filled out as much as we can, really. The next most important things is your services. So we've got your primary category. Now we want to add your services, and right now under medical clinic you have all these med spa services.
Okay.
Yes. So what we want to do is add them all under here. So I'm going to delete, I wonder if I can delete these. Let me just add them to the other one first. I'm just going to do a quick one for you because all these services are services that Google understands that med spas
We do all of them, yeah.
all of
Just
them,
add them
B12.
all, except the cryotherapy, except the cosmetic surgeries. Yeah. All of
Cellulite
them.
reduction.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, with mesotherapy, but not with Vela or anything like that. So we're not.
Okay.
So chemical pills, okay. Cool
Sculpting.
sculpting, no.
Cosmetic
Cosmetic,
surgery.
no. Cryo, no. Dermaplaning, yes. Dysport, yes. Sculpt, yes. Hydrofacial, yes. IPL, yes. IV, yes. Juvederm, we don't really use, we use the Restylane. So
Okay.
laser hair removal, yes. Lip fillers, yes. Liposuction,
Oh.
no. Sorry.
It's okay.
Massages, not really. Microneedling, PRP, yes, yes. Sculptra, yes. Spiderman, yes. Ultherapy, no. Vampire facial, yes. So we have different pills, not vitalized pill, but you can just
Yep.
put pill, yeah. Mhm.
So this is where I'm
Use
going to
the
show you.
thing.
After this, you're going to go in. You're going to want to go in and add all your you can add it custom here. If you don't
Okay.
get service you offer, you can go ahead and add whatever you want. And I'm going to show you this real quickly. And this is also another very important factor because if this isn't on your profile, you're not going to rank for it. It also
Okay.
should be on your website and have its own service page. So that's why I thought they work hand in hand.
Can you add the hair restoration there in a custom field? Hair
Yes.
restoration. I don't know. Should we put like this TAD laser? Do we do that? Or that not a good idea?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
Actually, you put, there's TED, there's PRP. So yes, put TED hair restoration because people search for that. That's a keyword. So I'm going to save that for now and kind of move on, but I'm going to show you just really quickly. So for Northville, when you look at their services, they've got a ton of services and they go into, what you want to do is you want to go in and put a description of your service as well. So we've been slowly filling out their descriptions, adding more services, making sure they match up with their website. Because if it's not on your website, anybody can come in here and say that they do a service, but Google's not going to believe you unless it's on your website, right? So that's why it's important to optimize both. They work hand in hand. So I just wanted to show you that. So yeah, you're already going to be doing better just from that. But you definitely want to go in there and add all of your services that you offer. And I would probably delete all of these under medical clinic as well, but I'm not going to do that right now. I can do that later for you if you'd like.
Okay.
All right, next. So actually, I just wanted to show you real quickly why it's important to have those services. This isn't going to show it, of course. So if you see here, microneedling provides microneedling. They're pulling this from their services, right? And it's helping them rank. Provides microneedling. So that's why it's so important to keep them updated. If you don't tell them what you offer and it's not on your website, they're definitely not going to rank you. So next, media. Media is super, super important. Like
Karen, where exactly did you go to add the services? Can you just show me how you got there?
Sure. Go to edit services.
And services. Okay, got it. Okay, I can get it from here. Easy.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Yep. The more complete, the better. So then let's go to photos. So especially for med spas, photos are so important because two things people do when they get to your profile. What we just did helps Google understand what you do and helps drive people to your profile. But when people get to your profile, Google wants to see them engaging. They want to see them clicking around, looking at your photos, lingering on the profile, reading your reviews. So the more photos, the better. Not just photos, videos. So we upload videos, photos. You're going to want to have interior photos, exterior photos. I think about 5 total. And then photos of your team, but you also want photos of your treatments. Before and afters are awesome. And videos, if you can, of the treatments being performed. So in yours, we have, it looks like I don't see any before and afters, and they're sort of generic. You do have a cover photo and your logo, which is great. You want to make sure those are there. But it's upload as you do have some exterior too as well. But I would like to see you add more photos of your treatments before and afters, videos, anything to help people engage. And you don't want to just dump them all at once and never come back, because again, Google wants to see your profile active. So upload them consistently. With our service, we go in every 2 weeks and upload photos and videos. So that is definitely something that's important, because you want people to engage with your profile.
Okay.
And then reviews. These are huge. Now you have 263 Google reviews. That's great. Google looks at the number of reviews, but they also look at the number of reviews within the last set period of time. So if you have 263 reviews, but you haven't gotten any reviews in the last 3 months, that's going to hurt you a little bit. Somebody who's getting a bunch of reviews in the last 3 months might outrank you, even if you have more reviews than them. So consistency on getting reviews is also important. So having a review strategy in place to get your clients to leave your reviews is huge. Because again, clients look at these reviews and Google loves to see them. A second point for you, when you do get these reviews, make sure you reply to them. Again, it shows that your profile is active. So make sure you reply, the sooner the better, within 24 hours if you can. So I did notice you haven't replied to any reviews. I'd go to the most recent ones and go ahead and reply to them. And then going forward, see if you can reply to your reviews.
Karen, just like a heads up, we've got a 5-minute warning.
Okay, 5-minute warning. All right, I'll speed it up. Also, when you do have your clients leave you reviews, ask them to mention the service that was that they received, the treatment that they got, because that helps with Google as well. Like the example I showed you here, they pull a review up here because it says the client put in a review and used the term microneedling. So that also helps with your SEO. So make sure, if you can, ask for the review and say, can you please mention the service that you received? I did get through the most important things. There are some extras. Something that we do is go in and seed FAQs. You have a Q&A section. Right now you have one question. Somebody asked if you accept Medicaid. Always answer these if you get them. But a little tip is to go in and ask your own question. This is allowed, and answer it yourself. So if there's something you want your clients to know, or if that has a good keyword in it, go ahead and ask the question and answer it yourself. So it's something that we do every other week for our clients. And also posts. Looks like you are doing posts because you are on our social media. So we automatically post these for you. And it just, again, keeps your profile active. And there's a little, let's see here. There's an add update button here that allows you to add posts. And you're gonna want to post all your events here, any special monthly offers you have, any new blog posts you do. It's just a nice place to keep a nice area to keep your profile active. And again, making sure that your website is optimized as well as your Google business profile is extremely important. And I think that is all I have. Any questions?
Amazing. Awesome. So with a few minutes left here, if anyone has any questions at all, I want to make sure that we can answer anything that you have while we have Karen's expertise here. That was fantastic. So completeness, from what I'm hearing from you, is vital. Making sure that you have complete information. Just having your med spa and your business on there is not going to help your searchability. Google doesn't pick up on that. Sneaking keywords into your descriptions is good, but can you clarify a little bit as to like what will get you in trouble with those keywords? I just want to make sure I understand that.
So it's mostly your business name. You can put some keywords in your description. It's not going to be huge for SEO, but putting it in your business name, you could get reported for it if it's not your actual business, and your business can be suspended. your business profile could be suspended. So actually we have a client right now that just noticed that, and you can report them. If you see in a competitor, because they have an unfair advantage against you if they're putting the location in their business name here. It helps them rank. So you can report them, your competitors.
Interesting. Andrea from Uplift said, I have a picture that someone posted. How can I remove it? I have asked several times for it to be removed and reviewed several times.
You can't, unfortunately, unless it's inappropriate. We have the same thing. We have a client who's got an old picture that someone posted of an old interior, and I haven't found a way to get it down, unfortunately. Google's really, because they posted it in a review, right? The client did?
Yes.
Yeah, if a client posted it, unless you can ask that client to remove it, that's the only way to get it down, unfortunately. I would add more photos to shove it down to the bottom.
Okay, yeah, that's a great strategy. And then
Yeah.
last question here says, can you talk a little bit about how too many reviews at once and how it can get your account restricted? So if you receive too many reviews at one time.
Yeah, so if they're legitimate reviews, it's fine. I would try to sprinkle them out a bit though, because it can get you flagged. It can, even if they're legitimate. So I would try to spread them out a little bit. The real way you're going to get flagged, and this happened to a client of ours, they had a terrible review and they were trying to get it pushed down. So they had their team ask their family to write reviews. Their family lives in a different city and state, and they wrote a bunch of reviews, and Google flagged that these reviews are from people outside of the service area, and there was enough of that they banned their account, and we had to submit reconsideration requests, and we did get them back, but they were down for 2 weeks. So don't submit fake reviews either. Don't ask anybody to submit fake reviews, and never have people from outside your area submit them. Sometimes they travel, it's okay, but if you're getting a bunch at once, they have an algorithm, and they can tell if they're real or not, for the most part. Sometimes there's mistakes, but if we're talking, you're going to get 20 reviews in one day, Google's going to flag it. So
yeah, absolutely. I like that they audit that, because then your competition isn't able to do that as well. So I think that's good.
Yes, exactly. And you can request reconsideration if that happens. If your reviews are legitimate, they'll look into it, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Karen, thank you so much. Every time you join the coaching calls, it's incredibly impactful. I have been working with you for quite some time now. I still am learning new stuff from you every single day. It's awesome. If you are not currently with Diamond on either marketing or SEO, please reach out to us. You could either send us an email. Karen is by far the best in the business that I've ever witnessed. Some of the things she can do, it's insane. She can get you ranking in no time. So please reach out if you are not currently a client here with marketing and SEO. We have a lot of different services for you to take advantage of, and Karen is the magic behind the scenes. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and thank you, Karen. I can't thank you enough.